and 2008. They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
What are you, nuts? 85% of the people do not know how to get out of the market. They lose money because they don't know when to get out. I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I solved that with my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It tells you when to get out. It tells you when to get in, tells you what to add, not to add. Specifically, when do I get out? It tells you that. Check it out. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Get your 10-day free trial of my Pro 2 color-coded chart and a membership. What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com. Warning, Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60, 70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color-coded technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. That's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now are the worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
philsgang.com is not the only way you can stay in touch with what we do throughout the day. With today's social media, you can stay up to date with Phil's Gang current events. You can find Phil's Gang on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and more. Phil's Gang Radio Show is broadcast live Monday through Friday from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Facebook, Periscope, and, of course, YouTube. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe. Go to philsgang.com and find our social media buttons at the top left-hand corner of the site. philsgang.com and Phil's Gang Social Media, keeping you connected.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You know, over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Kimmel Show.
The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
America is the only leading economy in the world where the economy as a whole is stronger than before the pandemic. Oil companies, instead of everybody says, well, Biden won't let them drill, they have 9,000 drilling sites that they've already owned that are there. They're not doing it. You know why? Because they make more money not drilling and buying back their own stock. We are only a few votes away from being able to straighten it out.
Lie detector test determined that was a lie.
That's right, a lie. It's amazing to me. I don't know why. We should be used to it by now. This guy has no moral sense about the truth. This guy's rotten to the core. He never tells the truth. Just like the fake Business News Network. They deal in statistical trickery. They hallucinate prosperity, same as Wall Street. But the lies of this guy are so dangerous. So dangerous. Give you an example. He keeps telling us how strong the consumer is. The consumer is so strong, the economy is so strong. When that's not true. If the consumer was so strong, remember they're talking about how they have $6 trillion in savings? That was all a lie. That was a lie. So, as a result of this weakness in our consumer, the Fed has increased consumer credit just in the past 2 months by $85 billion. You don't do that when you have a strong consumer. You don't do that when you have a strong economy. Now, the bad news, by increasing consumer credit by $85 billion, their credit cards are soaring with debt. $18 billion in just 2 months, the highest ever. This is insane. Are you nuts? The consumer is so strong. Well, if that's the case, then why is it that Walmart and Target, those two stocks, tanked about 35%? If the consumer's strong, those stocks wouldn't go down. Those would be the last stocks to go down. He just lies. Consumer credit. If you keep on doing this consumer credit and keep printing money so that people can have an advance on the stuff that they're, to pay for what they're buying, which is simply a credit card, that's inflationary, huge inflation. This is just nuts, the lies. Then he kept telling us how savings. They have so much savings, $6 trillion in savings. Came from increased wages. That's a lie. And increased productivity, he said. The increase in our economy, economic growth, he said. Oh, that's another thing. When you have Target and Walmart tank like this, you're now going to see the next quarter, our economic growth is going to tank. Remember, our first quarter GDP came in at minus 1.5. I think the second quarter is like 0.9. So that's about 6.6% for half a year. Now the next quarter is going to come out. It's going to be even worse. It's going to be even worse. So how can you say this is such a strong economy when you have these kind of numbers? Now, it's going to get worse for our economy's growth. It's going to come in even worse because the way they calculate growth of an economy is stupid. So they can play games with it. They do it by inventory. So when they go in to check all the inventories of Walmart and Home Depot and so forth, and they bring in even more inventory, then they say the economy is growing. Based on the inventory they're building, not based on the inventory they're selling, for God's sakes. You should be basing it on inventory they're selling, but they can't play that game. By placing the growth of our economy or the measurement of our growth of the economy by inventory growth, look at the games they can play. They can do inventory adjustments all day long and make the economy look like it's growing when it's not. Well, guess what? You take our big discount stores like Walmart and Target and Lowe's, their inventory, they're choking with it. So they're not adding to their inventory. So that means the next quarter, if they tell the truth, our economic growth is going to be really bad because our inventory at those stores are not growing. And stores around the world, around the United States is not growing. But take the big discount store specifically, their inventory is stagnant. And isn't that a stupid way to measure economic growth? But that's what they do. So all the savings, they lied to us. They said, boy, the economy's so strong, the consumer's so strong because he has all the savings that came in for wages through all this new productivity and all this economic growth. No, you know where that savings came from? Forbearance. Most of it was from forbearance. Remember what Biden did? He said, you don't have to pay your student loans. You don't have to pay your mortgage payments. You don't have to pay your rent. You don't have to pay your automobile payment. So all those payments that they didn't have to make, he wanted them to go take that money and spend. More inflation. How stupid are these people? Yellen is really, and I say stupid, but it's just all done on purpose. They know this. I went over with you yesterday, their education. These guys went to MIT and Harvard, and they know what's going on. But just think about it. That savings, when they come out and say, boy, savings is strong, just remember, it's a lie. That all came from forbearance. More money came from the American Rescue Plan, the American Family Plan, as did the matched unemployment check. Remember? They first all got a $1,400 check per individual. You got $1,400 first shot. And then they gave you $3,000 per child you had, right? I mean, think about this. This is where all the money came from. And when 22 million people were told to stop work and go home, what were they doing with all that money? They were shopping at the box stores. In fact, they had so much money, so much time in their hand, they went golfing. They were told to go golf at one of the many government-owned golf courses around the country. 2 such golf courses, I told you yesterday, New Jersey, Galloping Hill and Ashbrook, California, Thousand Oaks Golf Course. Those golf courses got so much played during the pandemic because nobody was working, everybody was golfing. They took $22 million from the American Rescue Plan, not to rescue America, but to rescue the golf courses, because there was so much play on these golf courses, they're getting destroyed. They needed $22 million, they said, to rescue the golf courses, these 3 golf courses. Are you nuts? Wow, this is crazy. So what are we going to do? We're going to make money by shorting stocks. We'll talk about that when we get back. And you should too.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. What, are you nuts? Coffee's up 92%. Lumber's up 67%. Heating oil, 60%? Gasoline, 55%? I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here. And it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. You know, I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And the Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Go to my YouTube channel. Go to my YouTube channel and check out on my YouTube channel where I have the Pro 2 color-coded chart. I do a video on it, identifying or explaining how it really works, and it's so neat because it does work. It's patented. It's the only chart that will identify for you the real flow of money. Stop listening to the fundamentals. Fundamentals of a company are gone. Those are gone. They got rid of, when you used to buy a company based on fundamentals, that went out the window when QE was introduced in 2009, 2008. Everything is about money flow. The big institutions, what makes markets go up, what makes a stock go up. The big institutions, they pull the money out, the stock goes down. Unfortunately, in your 401k, you are not allowed. You're not allowed to do anything when the stock goes down but sit there and watch it go down. And then they'll lie to you and tell you, oh, not to worry, we're cost averaging down. Not to worry. Everything's going to be fine. Well, you should worry. They don't let you short. That should be a crime. That's crazy. That's why the spiders became so popular, because spiders, when the market goes down, you can make money. I'll give you an example. Oil. When oil started to go up, everybody said, oh no, oil's going to go down, oil's going to go down. And we started to buy oil when nobody wanted it. So energy, XLE, is an ETF. We're up 35%. Hess, 37%. That's a driller. My favorite, MRO, refiner. That's up 60%. 60%. These are oils. But on the flip side, you should know how to take the banks when they're collapsing and the tech stocks and short those. See, in a 401k, if you're making money on one side of the transaction, say you're making money on oil, but then you're losing money on your tech stocks, and you're losing money in your bank stocks, it cancels out what you're making in oil. And this is the problem with your 401k. And this is why 85% of people lose money in the market. All you need to know is you just need some help with which way is the stock going to go. Everybody asks, what do you think? What do you think about the stock? What do you think about this stock? What do you think about... You don't have to ask anybody. Go to my YouTube channel. Just check it out. And then you can use it if you want free for 10 days. And you get a membership free for 10 days. But you want to be in a position... Give you an example. The cruise lines. Take the cruise lines. So the cruise lines turned from green to red at $20.32. That told us at $20.32 that the big banks and the big insurance companies and the hedge funds were pulling money out of Norwegian Cruise Line. They were telling you at the same time on CNBC to buy them. Buy. The chart was solid red And that's what's unique about it. If you're a trader and you have your chart, you never get solid red. You always have red, green, red, green, red, green. And then on the way up, same thing. You never have solid green. You always have red, green, red, green. So you never know when to get out, when to get in. But with these charts, which are patented, when money is coming out, it'll be solid red. Now, if money starts going back in, it'll turn yellow and warn you. Same thing when you get a stock and it's green, it's going up, it'll turn yellow to warn you that they're going to start taking profits, going to go down. Just go check it out. I'm telling you, if everybody would just take this chart and if all you did is use the spiders, nothing but the spiders, so that you make money when the market's going down. How many of you have gotten hurt so far with this market going down? Especially with NASDAQ stocks have gone down about, 30%. We made money. We didn't lose money when the NASDAQ stocks are going down. Our charts were solid red. So go check it out, please. Now, going back to the market, you've got to really start paying attention to the bank stocks, because it's the bank stocks that are going to give us direction. Everybody asks, which way is the market going to go? What do you think? What do you think? Well, the bank stocks are going to tell you which way it's going to go. And in the last 2 days, these bank stocks have been very weak, and we're short the bank stocks. Now, tomorrow morning, they're going to come out. With an inflation number. We can't trust that number. We can't trust it. All the numbers that we get from Wall Street, all the numbers we get from the BLS, all fake. None of them are real. Like our inflation number. It's not real. Do you really think the inflation is 8%? What are you, nuts? How about 20? At least 16, double it. So that's why it's important, if you're going to invest in a stock, you don't need to think about any of that. All you do is think about the money flow. Here, give me an idea. We had, for example, Intel. Intel, in the last 2 days, has been going straight down. Now, a lot of people have been buying Intel because you were told to buy Intel on the dip. We're doing the opposite, selling it short. In the last 2 days, it really went down big. But by having this chart, we started to short Intel when it was around $47. It's now $40. But the beautiful thing, between 47 and 40, it's solid red. It's telling you the insurance companies are pulling the money out. The big companies are pulling the money out. And you don't have to, there's no question about it. So why are you in it? You should be selling it short. But most of you can't sell short. That's why 85% of you lose money. So the bank stocks are very important because that's the leadership. And in the next couple of days, we're going to know. Between tomorrow and, let's say, Wednesday, we're going to know if these banks are going to hold. If these banks don't go hold, we could go down another 20, 30% on the S&P. We'll be right back after this break. Check it out, philsgang.com. Use the color-coded chart free for 10 days.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of philsgang.com. Over the years, I've successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, the advice, and the software that will take your investing to the next level. I have a team comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. And Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy, when to sell, when to hold, when to run like hell, even short. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. You don't have to be a seasoned investor to benefit from Phil's Gang and platform. No matter what level investor you are, my strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for the 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Avoid market pitfalls and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG. Try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
What are you, nuts? Coffee's up 92%, lumber's up 67%, heating oil, what, 60%, gasoline 55%. I understand why you guys are telling me to raise my rates here at Phil's Gang, but we haven't raised our rates since 2001. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. I'm not going to raise my rates. Our membership's been $39.95 since 2001, and for a good reason. So that you have enough room that when you do make money here at Phil's Gang, and you will, because you're going to learn how to short stocks, that there's enough room to send some money to St. Jude. That's why we never raised our price. And that's why we give you good value. So, you want to continue with good value, good information, be on the right side of the market? Join my gang, philsgang.com, where the price has not moved, where we fight inflation. philsgang.com.
You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. You want to invest your money and grow your wealth. How do you invest intelligently? Become a Phil's Gang member and receive the training, advice, and software that will take your investing to the next level. Our team is comprised of successful investors, all with proven track records. Phil's Gang software is easy to use, painless to navigate, and tells you exactly when to buy and sell to help maximize profits. Learn about common market mistakes and how to minimize them. Phil's Gang has successfully taught tens of thousands of investors how to navigate the market with confidence. You don't need to be a seasoned investor to benefit from the Phil's Gang platform, no matter what level of investor you are. Phil's Gang strategies for investing are designed to put you on the path to success. Sign up for a 10-day free trial to see our platform in action, avoid market pitfalls, and start winning with Phil's Gang. Learn more at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Again, remember, if you're not one of our members, to watch the bank stocks. That will tell you which way the market's going to go. And the bank stocks are really weak, and they're going to get much weaker. And you should be short the bank stocks. Now, we have our members in Goldman Sachs. Nice short. It's coming down. So they're making money on Goldman Sachs. Our chart is totally red. We'll give them guidance. But the beautiful thing about the chart is solid red. that's telling us, identifying for us, that money is pouring out of that stock. So you should be short. We also are short Bank of America. And I told my members, you got to be short these stocks because these stocks are going to fail. These stocks are going to go down because here's the problem. The banks are in deep trouble because the banks, remember, when they've been rallying since 2009, 2008, their rally stopped in January 2022. They're a leader, but they can't go up anymore. Remember, the first thing that stopped were your big tech stocks. They went about 1,200% and from 2009, and then they stopped in November of 2021. And then they broke their trend and dropped about 30%. And they're not going to come back. You can listen to these people on all these shows and tell you to buy this one and Microsoft and Apple. Stop thinking you're going to get rich buying these. Stop thinking that because these guys are down 30%, you're going to make a lot of money. Remember, if it's down 30%, what is above you is called overhang. You have all these sellers ahead of you. Why do you think we moved all our members into the oil and energy sector? Because every one of our stocks, Conoco, all of them, Hess, our drillers, they're making new highs, brand new highs. There's nobody above them. There's no sellers. If you go back in and you try to buy the big tech stocks, you're nuts because you got nothing but sellers. You got to chew up through them. So go to the area where you have all the money going in. You don't have overhang on top of you. And that these oil stocks have been going up terrific. And oil is going to go much higher. Remember when oil came down to $95? Everybody said it was going to go to $65. I said they're nuts. I said our oil is going to go to $120, $125. And we were right. And then we stayed with our drillers, a couple drillers, and our refiners. So we're doing terrific. Now, on the other side, the bank stocks, going back to them, these are important because they lead the market. The tech stocks, forget the tech stocks. They don't lead the market anymore. And if the bank stocks start failing, this market's going to go down another 20%. And we know the market is weak. Stop listening to all this garbage they tell you because you got to have 70% of the S&P 500. There's S&P 500 stocks in the S&P. Do you realize to have a good rally and to make money, you need to have 70% of those stocks above their support line? Do you know there's only about 35% of their stocks are above the support line, what we call the 50 and the 200-day moving average? Do you understand what that means? And if you're listening to these idiots, these con men are telling you to buy, you're out of your mind. Because the market can't get into a rally mode when you only have 35% of the stocks above their support. You got to have 70%. And the bank stocks are going down because of that. And the bank stocks are going down because they're in trouble because, number one, inflation, all these food prices, gas prices, everything's going up for the consumer. And now, on top of that, their car payment's going to go up, their home improvement loans are going to go up, their credit card's going to go up. And that's why that crook Diamond, that gangster, there's going to be a hurricane, there's going to be a hurricane. Because he knows what I know, that you can't expect someone to now... His food price is going up, his gasoline price is going up, his insurance is going up, everything's going up, and now he gets notice that his loans are going up. The interest rates of loans are going up. The banks can't take that. The consumer can't take it. So there's only one place for these stocks to go down, the bank stocks to go down. And because they lead the market, it's going to bring the whole market down another 20%. So today, our bank stocks are doing terrific. They're doing exactly what we thought they would do, go down. And as far as buying Apple and Microsoft and thinking they're on sale, they're not on sale. There's another thing they're not going to tell you. There's two groups of stocks. There's growth, which is those are the big tech stocks. Nobody cares about profits or anything else as long as the price goes up. And then there's value. Value stocks, investors don't buy value stocks unless they see real earnings, real profits, real good margins, real free cash flow. They got to see real profits and before they buy them. Well, guess what? They don't have profits. They don't have profits, the value stocks. Now, the value stocks have not gotten hit as badly as the tech stocks. So that means that when these value stocks start dropping, and they're going to, that's going to be a whole bunch of selling coming into the market. You got yields. Yields are starting to invert. That means a whole bunch of selling is coming into the market. And you're not prepared for that. You sit there in a hope mode. What should I do in my stock? What's it going to do? What's it going to do? Instead of saying, isn't this terrific? You want to be embracing the market that's going down, because stocks go down 10 times faster than they go up. If all you do is learn how to sell short on the spiders, and we'll show you how to do it. The Spider ETF, that's the 500 companies in one basket. We'll show you how to short those. And when you learn how to short those on the spiders, oh my God, then you can short any stock. And for the first time in your life, you're going to have that freedom where you can now make, I'm going to short. Here's the market's down 488 points, and 85% of the people are wondering, when's their stock going to go up? What should I do? What should I do? I mean, can you imagine that? We're down almost 500 points, but 85% of the people in the stock market are wondering when their stock is going to go back up, instead of sitting there and shorting it. You're going against the stream. You're going against the stream. Go with the flow of the water. I can't do any better than give it to you free. And then Steve, every day, he tells you exactly what to do with every stock that we're shorting. Exactly what to do. How can you go wrong if you're being coached every day? I know how you can go wrong. You don't listen. That's how we have people that don't listen. They'll go, oh yeah, but I hear, but listen to me on this, really. But here's the way. No. Oh, I love that when they do that. Someone becomes a gang member, and then they're going to start telling you how to trade. Yeah, but because they always think about what CNBC says or Fox Business says or any of those dopes say. Get rid of that nonsense. It's real simple. Nobody buys stocks anymore based on free cash flow, PE ratios. That's going out with the Model T, because none of it counts anymore. Because in 2008, once they brought QE in, once Obama brought QE in, and Bernanke brought QE in, they destroyed the market for the regular, for the normal guy who all he does is buy, he doesn't short. He's dead. But the opportunity's open now for you to learn to sell short because of QE. And you'll make more money shorting than you ever do buying a stock. And it's easy, it's fun, and your kids could even do it. Check it out. It's free. If you make money, help St. Jude.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Warning. Google, Apple, Microsoft, Netflix, Facebook, all these hot stocks are going to crash. They're going to drop as much as 60-70%. Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Exactly what happened in the dot-com days is going to repeat itself. Remember, 85% of people lose money in the stock market because they don't know when to get out. I fixed that with my color code technology chart. It tells you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. That's right. Make sure you check it out. It's free for 10 days, philsgang.com. Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay. Remember, every Friday now, go to my YouTube channel where I explain to you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. That's right. I give you good insight. It's free. I keep them short, 4 minutes the most, 3-4 minutes. They're fun. Check it out. Go to my YouTube channel every Friday. Look, tomorrow we're going to have an inflation number. And I could care less. They're going to rig it anyways. What do we care? The market's down another 561 points today. I was the only one that told you on January 16, 2018, that 2018 was the beginning of the crash. And that we're going to have a correction in 2018. We did. And I've been right all along. Now, it's not about right or wrong, okay? It's about how did I get there? By following the money in the market, not the noise. Look, if you start listening to this crap,
you know, the Fed is largely priced in. If you look at where the S&P kind of has gone, the problem with all of the Fed stimulus over the last 2 decades is that it didn't find its way into inflation until just recently.
Give me a break. Didn't find its way into inflation just recently. Are you out of your mind? When you listen to this noise, I'm telling you, you're going to lose money. You're going to lose money. It's just unbelievable. Listen.
And it's a bet on both the CPI, but not just one, two CPIs, because the reason I say that is we're, of course, expecting the CPI on.
Who cares about the CPI or the PPI or the DBI or the ZBI? As a result of it, I'm going to follow the money, and my members are going to follow me. If more money is coming out of the market, we're going to be selling short. Isn't that a nice option? But you don't have that option. 85% of you don't. You can. I'm going to show you how to get it. 10 days we'll work with you. Not going to cost you a penny. And we're going to give you our chart, the color-coded chart. It's not going to cost you a penny. And you'll see how you follow the money and not the BS. And it works. There's no reason for you to be worried about when a market goes down. When the market goes down, embrace it, okay? Because it means that you're going to make money. You're going to be enriched by the market going down. I know you don't believe that because most of you, 85% of you, never shorted. And it's so easy to do. The one thing, if we got to stop listening to the noise and we got to stop listening to the lying, our president and his cabinet and his people, his administration, first of all, his administration, I've never seen such little talent in my life. Between Buttigieg and this new press secretary, I mean, it's terrible. But the lying always starts it always starts at the top. Just like a company. If a company's rotten, it's starting to rot. It gets rotten to the core. Just look at the guy at the top. That's where it starts. And that's where it is in our country, the United States. It starts with our president. He lies. I don't know if he can't help himself, but he just lies. One lie, he said that, remember when he told us that he he had a meeting with all the CEOs of utility companies, and they told him that his plan was going to work and that every family was going to save $500 per family. They were behind him, and they said that they agreed with him. His plan is going to save every family $500. Well, guess what? Washington Post went in, got the minutes of the meeting. There was no mention of that. He lied. He lied. He's telling us gas prices. Don't worry about it. Just part of the transition to green energy. Are you kidding me? That's the biggest lie ever. Do you know how long it's going to transition? Where he shut us down in oil and we've gone straight to green energy? That's why you got to learn how to sell a stock short, especially if you're in a 401k. He said he was appointed, remember, he spoke to the Naval Academy. I think it was graduation. He said he was appointed to the Naval Academy in 1965. A bold-faced lie. There's no record that he got an appointment to the Naval Academy in 1965. We cannot trust our president and anything he says, especially this. Here's one of the biggest lies ever right here.
Oil companies, instead of everybody says, well, Biden won't let them drill, they have 9,000 drilling sites that they've already owned that are there. They're not doing it. You know why? Because they make more money not drilling and buying back their own stuff.
That's a lie. I was in the oil business. You want to drill every oil well you can. Make more money than buying your own stock back, for God's sakes. What a lie that is. Just a lie. 9,000 wells are not drilling. They're not drilling because they can't get investors anymore. The big companies can't get banks and insurance companies to help invest into drilling because they can't trust the administration, because they get drilling and they got their costs fixed, and then all of a sudden they're going to come in and slam on some green energy rule or regulation that's going to take 10, 20% of their profits. You can't trust this administration, their word. You could be in the middle of drilling and they could stop you and put regulations in. That instead of the well costing you $3.5 million, it's going to cost you $5.5 million. You can't get people to invest in an environment like that. Big oil companies want to drill every well they have. But with the new regulations they put on, it's going to take 10 years to get a drilling permit. Trump, you're getting a drilling permit within 6 months to 12 months. We had no problem with the oil companies. They weren't greedy when Trump, they just got greedy now? They just got greedy now. I see. When Trump was president, they weren't greedy. Now they're greedy. He's rotten to the core. He has no moral sense about the truth. So what do you do with oil? Well, we can't control the oil companies, but we control oil stocks and continue to stay long with your oil stocks. Make sure right now you take some profits like we've been in a long time. A lot of our oil stocks are up 30%, 35%, 40%. We're taking profits. We're not going to get out of them. And then we'll put in a stop and we'll continue to watch our color-coded chart. That gives us the confidence. That color-coded chart keeps it stays green. It's never wrong. So go to my site, philsgang.com. Go to my YouTube channel and look up right there. It tells you about my Pro 2 color-coded chart. It explains how it works. So when you are going to buy or sell a stock short, what an edge you get. It's patent, it works, and it's not going to cost you anything to find out. You know, one of the biggest things we should be worried about is not the market. We should be worried about what's going on in Washington. It's really bad. A true republic like ours, which our founding fathers established for us, government was limited. The law limited the government. They couldn't get into our business. They'd leave us alone. And when you leave people alone, they can produce. Because when you leave people alone, they can produce. They can keep the fruits of their labor. It's all changing now. It's all changing now. They gave us the rule of a republic instead of the rule of the majority of democracy. This is all changing. We're going to end up like Rome if we don't do something. But in the meantime, with all this inflation and going on, there's only one place that I know you can make money to offset all this inflation is the stock market. But you got to stop fighting when the market starts going down. You got to be with it. When the market's going down, you want to make sure you're set up to make money as the market goes down. I promise you. I'll reach out to you. Steve will reach out to you during this 10-day period. Go to my site, philsgang.com. Sign up where it says Working Investor. Okay? And I'm telling you, for 10 days, you're going to say at the end of 10 days, wow, I never knew shorting was this easy. What a difference that makes. See you on the chart.
Listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.